Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Mason Mount, is a player I see as a modern attacking midfielder, and a very good one at that. He'll often sit around the outside of the opposition central midfield, taking the ball in the half turn and then look to dribble the ball forward. He's very good at doing that. He's very good at doing most things.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Can he latch on to this? And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! Johnston, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mount, now he's got space here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great defending, strong and determined. Zixi came off the bench and scored in the last game.
Must have been told to look for ways to...
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, he's onto this. He's found a way through. Ahmad. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Manchester United looking to widen the gap even further here. It's Mount! What a save! Terrific reactions! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. He's clearly asking too much with that. Looks to the other side. Aim forwards. Oh, that's neat. Ball's gone out of play. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Mazraoui. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And here's Ahmad. Matheus Cunha. And here's Zirkzee, purring through the gears. Ahmad. Mazraoui picks it up now. Nice control. Can he deliver? Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Plenty of appeal. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. Success! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Perjalan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ahmad. Well read, nice interception. Manchester United won a tight game last time out and look to build on that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Suksay. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, super find. He's cut it out. Gets it away. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Now it's Ahmad, and the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Have it back, and can go again. That'll be a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Tries a deft little ball. Throw-in. Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gets a foot in here. And it's Shaw. Mount. It is a corner. And he's there to clear it. Mount.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Wang Hee-chan. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now then, the ball's come loose. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's hoisted clear.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cuts out the pass. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Can he get onto this? Zirkzee, played out towards the right wing. Played into them. Up he goes! Oh, they could be caught out here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive mark.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to see the exciting Bino Gittins, who's known for his very direct approach. His game is all about using his raw pace, his power to take people on, force the issue, put people on the back foot. In short, he's got everything he really needs to scare defences.
Well, quite no argument. Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
James. Perjalan. Palmer. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. It's come loose, and the counter is on. Manchester United have the league's best defensive record. Tries to get it clear. Looking to break at pace. Palmer. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bruno Fernandes, aim forwards. He's found the way through. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! Simplicity itself.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Manchester United won a tight game last time out and look to build on that. Palmer. And it's James. Now then, the ball's come loose. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Gets into some space. Bino Gittins. Takes a shot. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Matheus Cunha, and he's managed to get free. Matheus Cunha! Matheus Cunha! It's off target and by quite a way.
Matheus Cunha, that's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Pedro Neto. Bino Gittins, great defending, strong and determined.
Bino Gittins really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. De Ligt, gently done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. We expected better, and so did he. Bruno Fernandes, and played right into his path. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Pedro Neto. James. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Crossing. And that's been Palmer!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
He's through here. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Taken goal. And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Menu forwards and with intent. Menu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Circe. Now, what about a counter-attack? James. Moved on forwards. Caicedo. Played out to the right. Martinez.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Martinez. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Pedro. Buonanotte. Oh, good spread. Great ball if he can get there. Well timed, excellent interception. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, given away. George. And he welcomes it in. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Matheus Cunha, and it's gone back to the keeper. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Matheus Cunha clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-0.
And it's played forward by no Gittins. Looking for a decent ball in. Crossed into the middle. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Menu. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Ashrawi. Fofana. Now it's Mudryk. He's shifting through the gears here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, well measured. Chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Pedro clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
And that is that. Manchester United are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. So the field has been reduced now to just 8. It is quarter-finals day. For the right to be within just one tie of the showpiece final, you can feel here the sense of possibility. Nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last four on the line.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
The action has already started. And he cuts out the supply. Šeško picks it up out wide. Well cut out. Real chance! That had everyone off their seats.
Bruno Fernandes, well, I think the defence are breathing now. A big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that. It wasn't far away at all.
Musa Sissoko. And it's played forward. Well time, excellent interception. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Šeško! Defending of the desperate variety. Matheus Cunha. That's a throw. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Alain. That's really well manoeuvred. Lisandro Martinez makes the interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chooses to go back. Well, they could break here. Aim forwards. And he's managed to get free. Could be danger here. And the shot! There is the breakthrough! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper to think that he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Bruno Fernandes, gently done. Menu, Matheus Cunha. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Delivered with swing. He's had a shot! A penalty. Manchester United faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Sissoko. Nice physical challenge. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Out of play. Moved on forwards. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also...
Cisco! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. United get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly isn't.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Shot a goal! Sheshko. That's put paid to a promising move. Sheshko. Bruno Fernandes, aim forwards. That's a little off target. Sheshko. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Oh, great chance! And he's onside, and he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's shifting through the gears here. Maciej Cunha, and that's a good intervention. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Manchester United with another corner. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Keeper's dealt with that. Header comes in! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rice. Bruno Fernandes being hounded. Manhunt. And a chance! And that could have brought them level.
Sheshko absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that. Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Great work on the overlap. Climbs up big! It's in! themselves off the canvas. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand behind that one.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
This has become one superb game of football. Shapes to shoot! Another big chance that gets away.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's played forward. Lisandro Martinez cuts it out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's really well manoeuvred. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Matheus Cunha. It is a corner. It's a mighty effort!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
We are into stoppage time. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. And we are already back underway. Manchester United did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat. He's fouled him there. For the shots. It's a loose ball. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ahmad. Matheus Cunha. Aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, what a... Takes a shot! Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Matheus Cunha. Chance! Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Ahmad. Mazraoui has it in a wide position. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Half-time, extra time.
It may well be a case if he's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Well, they are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Alain. And it's played forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. De Ligt, gently done. Alain. And the counter is on. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. really well manoeuvred. Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Over to the left. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Okay, get set. We have penalties. So this one to set the tone. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Diallo is the man who's second in line.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, it didn't change.
This then to level matters.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
The third man in the queue. He's put it wide. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Oh, it's saved pretty much straight at him.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
And so the captain steps up. Oh no, it's a tame miss.
Oh, what a miss, and that would have sealed a win for them.
It's in, too smart for the keeper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Manchester United are looking to save match point. And stuck away with ice in his veins. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Manchester United at the point of no return. It's in. Pick that one out. 3 each. Through to 7, and we're still going. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Manchester United, so can he do it? Can he keep them alive? What poise! What noise! And incredibly, we're up to 8. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Manchester United must score here to stay in it. It's in, he's kept them in it.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So where on earth is this heading? We're up to 9. That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
He must, but can he? Oh no! And that is just about that. Manchester United are out. They have fallen just as glory was coming into sight. And the sense of loss and bewilderment is all too clear. It's a